What up, YouTube? Bringing y'all a review of the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. First of all, let's take a look at the design. This time around, Samsung put some metal on their phone for the first time. So the casing around it, the frame, is actual metal. So you can get that cold feeling when you pick up the phone early in the morning if you haven't used it in winter time. Feels nice and cool. Just like the M8, the whole body feels cool, but when you pick up the Note on the sides, you can feel it. Let's go around the phone just to get it out the way. You have that power button on the right side, S Pen at the bottom with the micro USB charging port. Got your two mics. Left side, have the volume up and down button. Also metal. Feels better than any other phones, any other Samsung phones before this one, any other Notes. Top, you have your AR blaster to control your TV, set top, all of that. Got your 3.5 headphone millimeter jack. And that should be it. The back, you have your 16 megapixel camera with iOS. Got your LED and your fingerprint scanner. And at the bottom you have the speaker, which is, that sounds decent, just it's a bad spot to have the speaker on the back. So let's get into this device. First of all, we're going to talk about the first thing you see when the device is turned on, and that is the screen. The screen is amazing. Right now in my background I have a Quad HD picture for the background. Downloaded it from a website. You can definitely take a look at the website. I'll leave a link in the below if you really want to see it. Just leave a comment. The screen is amazing. I can easily say it's the best screen on the market right now, as of today. The feel in the hand feels good in the hand. Feels awesome in the hand. Feels, a lot of people are saying the iPhone 6 Plus and the 6 or whatever feel better in the hand. They feel slippery in the hand. This, I feel like I'm not gonna drop it when I'm holding it. Got a nice little textured back, fake leather, but it gives it a little extra grip. Let me get rid of that sound because that sound is pretty annoying. Touch sounds. There we go. The phone is fluid, fast. I don't see no lag, but could be a reason. There's some extra tweaks that I do to my phone as soon as I turn it on. As soon as I turn it on and activate it for the first time, just to make it a little bit faster. But besides that, it's still fast. Still a fast device. We're gonna go ahead into the app drawer and take a look at a couple of the. Let's take a look at the S Pen. Start off with the S Pen. Pull this S Pen out. If I can get it out with one hand without scratching my phone up. There we go. We got the S Pen out. The S Pen is supposed to have like 1,000 more pressure points, as close as they can get it to actually like a pen on paper, but still probably nowhere near to being pen on paper, but it's definitely has a lot of features. First of all, when you start off with the pen, you just click the button. You have a pop-up menu that comes up. You have, the first one is Action Memo. This is for when you want to just jot something down quickly. Go to Action Memo. If you want to write a phone number down, I'll show again. Right here you can write a quick number down. Well, my handwriting is pretty terrible, so I couldn't really recognize what I was writing. But if I was actually being serious, literally try to write a number down. Uh, 919450. Press that button, the arrow up here, and you can choose what you want to do with this number. If you want to call it, add it to your contacts, you want to send a text message, or make it an email address, whatever we're gonna make it. See, it recognizes the number. That's one feature that the S Pen has. Next one, you have Smart Select. Click on it, and you can select something that you want to select. For example, this. Add that to your scrapbook, and you can either save it. You can either save it or delete it. I'm gonna delete it because it's not nothing. Let's go into photos to try to demonstrate that again. Right. Let's go to Smart Select. Select the photo. I want to add it to my scrapbook, or I can choose the options of sharing it. If this phone zooms in, I can share it with a bunch of media sources or Flipboard, Facebook. Anyway, third feature, hold the pen, image clip. If you want to like clip an image, you can save that image or share it, whatever you want to do with the image. Let's go back. And the last feature is screen write. If you want to just take a screenshot, maybe you have a picture of something that you're not trying to like take too much time in sharing. You want to just quickly share it. You want to jot down some things. Say for example, if you was on a map. Let me give a better example. Say I'm in the map app, Google Maps. You at Google Maps right here. I'm not gonna share my location. Anyway, for example, I'm here. Screen right. You want to tell somebody, hey, meet me on Brook Street, whatever. Boom. This is where I'm at. Quickly share it anywhere, messaging, Facebook, etc. That's 3 of the S Pen's first pop-up windows that pop up. Now we're gonna go into the let's go into the toggle bar. Got all your toggles up here, and you can also edit them if you want to rearrange them and all of that. But it's all basic toggles. You got your brightness control up here. You can make it auto or set it manually. Bottom of that, for the T-Mobile version, you have S Finder and Quick Connect. These 2 things you can't really get rid of, which suck, but it's whatever. The bottom, if you're connected to Wi-Fi calling, that's always showing up, so it's basically taking up half of the screen or even more. That's one thing I don't like about it. But hey, that's just my opinion. How do I get rid of this? Oh, just click it off. Discard. Next thing, we're going to take a look at the raw power of it. Do a couple benchmarks. I'm not going to compare it to the M8. I'll do a benchmark comparing the two. I already know the M8 is going to lose. It has the 801 processor, and this is running the 805 processor. Let's just take a quick look at some quadrant scores. Blazing through pretty fast. Excuse my finger right there. Let's take a look. See, you got 23, 4, 35. That flash back on. Pretty decent scores. Let's talk about the sound. The sound is you see, I could play a quick sample. Can't play too much, but you can play a little sample of your music. Not too much. Don't want to get a strike on my account, but under the fair use, you can play a little sample. Sound is, I mean, it's nowhere near the M8. That's the one thing I'm spoiled from having the M8 and then going to this one. It's like I'm really taking a hit when it comes to music. I will be trading in my M8 for it. I wish I didn't have to, but in order to get the device because I buy these phones with my own money. Nobody endorses me or nothing like that yet. So I gotta sometimes give up devices to get the new one. So that's what I'm focusing on right now. If you can see the difference in sound, it's just like 100 times better, and that's no exaggeration. 100 times. But anywho, let's go into the settings. This is how the settings come all in one big old list. Some of them are a little convenient. You see the green is mostly towards power and whatnot, but then you see other things that have nothing to do with power also in this category, like call and calendar under the green. And or you can change the tab view, and you can look at the tab view. They got something like the S5, but still TouchWiz has been cleaned up. It looks a little bit more simple, which most people are not going to talk about. They're going to just talk about how much they hate TouchWiz, blah 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 blah. But it's not bad. It's definitely I like it personally. Me personally, I like it. I like the features that I'm gonna use most of the time. And one of the features I use most of the time that basically no other phone has is Download Booster. You can see that right there. I can quickly download huge files. Say for example, if I wanted to play a YouTube video right now. Sorry about that, the flash went off because my battery is getting low on the HTC One M7 I'm recording with. But if I want to play like a video, let me go into my video, one of my videos. so I can play more of it without having to worry about no so. As you can see right there,
yeah, quick unboxing.
Tells you download
Might
booster
not be quick, but
using LTE and Wi-Fi at the
Galaxy
same
Note 4.
time. Now that's a feature I love.
Finally got my hands on this phone.
Don't have to wait for
People.
don't have to wait for no loading or nothing of video. Most of the time it's going to be very fast because if you combine your 4G LTE and your Wi-Fi network, blazing fast. That feature right there alone is worth having a Note 4 or the S5, which is a lesser version of a Note 4. No metal on it. Processor is not the same. This is a more powerful processor. Future proof. If you get this, you can hold on to this for a couple years without worrying about what's coming out next. Games on this device is obviously anything that has to do with games, media, anything that you're going to be watching. And this screen it's awesome watching it. Let's go ahead and try out a little gaming sample. I'm not going to be able to be too good because I'm using one hand. And this camera obviously is not doing the phone justice because the phone looks way better than what you're looking at right now. But for the sake of the review, this is how we gotta do it. And even in the phone, the graphics still look kind of pretty cool. Gyroscope is definitely sick, very responsive, no lag. Definitely cool. That's one game. Let's take a look at another one. What do we have here? Something. Let's go to Nova 3. Definitely an ultimate gaming device. If you have this in your hand and you're trying to play a game, the Quad HD, everything's popping on the screen. Everything's popping. Now I touched the Galaxy S5 after I use this phone, and I can see pixelation on it. Most people say they can't see the difference in Quad HD and full 1080p, but I notice a little difference. This video cuts off. We're gonna have to go to part 2, but I'm trying to give y'all a full experience of the device so you can see for yourself if you would like to get it or if it's not your type of thing. I feel like it's a little bit, it's better to hold in a hand than a Note 3 because they made it a little bit slimmer. But no way around it. It's a big boy. But I love it for the media consumption. Insane quality, just crazy detail. You can see there's no lag. I'll be back with another like actual gaming video, but that was just a little sample of how games would look on the phone. Next thing, what can we talk about on this phone? Camera, of course. Camera is freaking amazing. Amazing. I would easily say is the best camera on the market. Actually won't even let me use flash because the battery is low on this one too. So the pictures are gonna come out a little iffy. See if we can put on like a night mode, maybe to change. No, just need to charge it. Since we're talking about the battery, we can talk about the battery. The battery is insane. Definitely a good battery. Charges very quick. Like for example, I got up in the morning and took it off the charger. That was about what? I got screen on time 3 hours and 27 minutes. Still got 10%, which is gonna last decent amount of time. Been using it for now 9 hours and 46 minutes. Heavy use. Videos, recording videos, watching videos, YouTube, online, all of that. Games, everything. Basically been trying to kill it, and I still have 10%. I'm going to charge it for about 30 minutes, and I'll be looking at like 60-70%. That'll get me through the night. But the fast charging is definitely a go. Good thing to have on a phone. Say if you was in your car or you just had a quick little meeting in the office, plug in your charger. There you are. 30-minute meeting. You got another 8 hours on your device, you know. So basically, that was a quick, well, not quick. That was a review. That was my review of the Samsung Galaxy Note. Definitely the best phone on the market right now in this point of time. And if you have second thoughts on getting it, stop hesitating. You got the Note 3. Sell that bad boy. Put it on Craigslist, eBay, Amazon, and go out and get this phone. That was a quick little review of the Samsung Galaxy Note. Let me hear your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe and comment. Helps the channel out. And peace.